Yo, it's good. We back on Torch of the City. I've been trying to get this dude for a minute. He been ducking me. Nah, he ain't been ducking me, but this probably the best skater I've met in KC since I've been here. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he put in pain, bro. He put in pain. Trust me, like, he do his thing. But let him know who we got right here, bro.
Yo, it's Soy Sauce, a.k.a. Sawyer Stevens.
Hell yeah, bro. Finally. I'm hyped.
Yep.
I'm so hyped, bro. Because, like, I know you got a good story. Yo, bro. I swear, bro.
I kind of have been ducking you a little bit.
Yeah, but, I mean, we've been
just
busy.
because I ain't got my ducks in a row. That's what it is.
I hear that.
So I got to duck and dodge them, you know.
Everybody gonna understand that, you know, but how you been, though, bro? Like, what's been going on lately?
I've been really good, man. Been working this new job, man. I've been skating a lot, getting my legs back.
I hear that.
Yeah, life's been good, man.
Got to. So tell them exactly where you originally from, because I know we in KC right now, but let them know exactly where you from, though, bro. Let them hit it.
Oh, I was born on 103rd and State Line over there on St. Joseph. Yeah, you could have thrown me into Kansas. Oh, that's how close I was. But
damn.
Yeah, born and raised Missouri. Whenever I was like 6, we moved out to Ruskin, like Grandview area. So like I've been around the outskirts of the city and just been KC, born and raised, bro.
Oh, hell yeah. So like, when did you really start skating like the city more though, for real? Like,
whenever I got my driver's license, whenever I was like 16, 17, I had a Ford Exploder.
So we're like, let's talk about let's rewind back. So, how did you get into skateboarding first?
I was 7 years old. My uncle got me a Spider-Man skateboard for Christmas. That was my first taste of, or my first sight looking at a skateboard. And if it wasn't for him, man, he showed me around a lot of skate parks whenever I was growing up. Like, I remember on my birthdays, he'd take me all around the city, and he took me up here to Penn Valley for the first time whenever I was like 8 years old. He did a lot for me. But yeah, it was like I had a little Spider-Man skateboard and I was struggling to push down the street.
So if there's anything you can remember, because like everybody that's watching this from KC, they know how Penn Valley looks right now. But like, how did Penn Valley look at the time when you was little? As much as like, tell them as much as you could remember.
So it was before Rob Dyrdek became a thing, and we didn't have the luxuries of all the amenities that he put in up here at Penn Valley. It was just, it had the 8-stair, the flat bar, and I think there was a hip. And I don't know, it had some fucked up big ass Euro that was really hard to skate. And that's how Penn Valley was. For me, my first memories of it was the Girl in Chocolate demo. It was Badass Meets Dumbass Tour in 2006. And I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
And by that time I had moved on past the Spider-Man board, and I had something good at that time. And I remember ollieing the 8-stair for my first time whenever I was 8 years old, and I squatted so hard I smashed my middle finger, and I destroyed my middle finger. Those are my first memories of Penn Valley.
Yeah.
And I met Eric Costin, Kenny Anderson, and Brandon Biebel, and I think Sean Malto was there, but he was probably a little kid, probably had a helmet on too. Yeah.
What kind of motivated you to like get better, like get really elite at it, or like, just try to learn the harder tricks? Because like, you could have went about it in different routes. You could have just like skated for fun and not really try to get that good, or you could have just like really like did something else in skateboarding besides just being a full-time skater. What really got you to like try to be really good at it and get some sponsors and shit out of it?
I think what it was for me is like I was into a lot of different things as a kid, like baseball and all that bullshit. My dad was down my throat about being the best shortstop, all that bullshit. But I liked skateboarding because I could do my own thing. I was my own coach, and I didn't have somebody down my throat telling me this or that, so I could take it as far as I wanted to. And I was a motivated little kid, and I wanted to do, I don't know, I think it was watching skate videos too, like on VHS tape, 411 videos, and I had so many on VHS tape growing up.
What was like your first video you saw?
I think it was like, don't quote me on this, but I think it was 411 issue 53 was the one that stuck in my head. Yeah. I remember popping that bitch into the VHS tape.
You got the old school vibe in you, because like coming from the East Coast, like New York and shit, like we got a lot of legendary history, but like a lot of skaters don't really care about that no more. And like it's like a lot of skaters is just watching whatever they see on Instagram and stuff. So like, how do you like what do you watch now? Like, how do you separate the old school and the new school? Like, do you still watch both, or you're just like still looking at motivation from the old school?
I look at both for sure. I'm on Instagram a lot. I be doom scrolling on Instagram, just watching skate videos. Yeah, doom scrolling, bro. Just you get lost and then you're in. Yeah, you end up looking at some memes or something for a couple hours, and you're like, damn, bro. I started off watching skate videos, but yeah, man, I watch Instagram a lot, but I do. Whenever I see something I like on there, I'll look it up on YouTube. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty run of the mill, just like not at least nowadays. But like growing up, yeah, the old school shit had a lot of influence on me.
You got any sponsors?
Not for real nowadays. I always rep my homies' company, To All the Enemies.
Shout out to all the enemies.
Yeah, To All the Enemies.
Shout out.
And that's my boy Tate McAtee that runs that. And yeah, he's from Kansas City. He's got some really dope clothing, and he hooks me up with stuff here and there. But Lovely Skateboards, I be getting boards from Lovely Skateboards.
Shout out Lovely Skateboards.
And my boy Tim Rodriguez from Philadelphia, he throws me some Mocha stuff here and there.
That's what's up.
MOKA, Mocha.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, a couple clothing companies and boards here and there, but nothing crazy.
Oh, word, bro. So like, what was it like growing up skating out here, like in the Midwest as a whole? No matter where you was going, from St. Louis to whatever, bro. Like, what was it like?
Man, the first word that comes to mind is like it's kind of dry a little bit. Like with the whole trying to make something out of your, like trying to be a sponsored skateboarder, like that whole kind of thing to me is like a little bit played out here, because it's just hard. We don't have like a lot of outlets like other parts of the country have. I don't know, I think the Midwest is just kind of still low key like that, but it makes it fun though, because it's still,
and like whatever you do, bro, is like history, because no one knows, or like,
well, yeah, that too something. Yeah, that too. There's a lot of unmarked ground out here. Like there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been done, or a lot of spots that haven't been found yet, you know. So yeah, the doors are wide open for anything you. But like as a whole, I think it's great. It's because it keeps the community tight, and like it's a niche kind of thing out here. It's not, because you still get hated on, you still get kicked out of spots, you still get looked at weird when you're pushing down the street, you know, like people tell you get the fuck out of the street, you know, they call you some fucking slur or something, you know. And yeah, and but yeah, so that makes it fun, because yeah, it's still like something you probably shouldn't be doing. And I think whenever skateboarding becomes accepted by like everybody and you're not getting kicked out, and it takes a very important factor away from street skateboarding and just skateboarding as a whole, as a community.
A lot of the new generation, they don't understand that skateboarding is harder when you're on the streets. There's no support. Like, it's support maybe from the homies and maybe a random, but most of the randoms don't care about your kickflip front crook on this handrail.
Yeah.
So like you gotta really build that, like, that confidence and that hype in your brain every trick you try out here once you hit the streets.
And you gotta make a name for yourself. Yeah, you gotta work harder at making a name for yourself, because it's not something that people like to see, you know. But yeah, you can get respect from a random for doing a kickflip crook on a rail, but it's like, it's exciting whenever you go somewhere and let's
talk about it, bro. I saw like you back nose blended the golden rail.
Oh yeah.
Near Bartle. Yeah. The Kansas City Convention Center.
Brass rail.
The brass rail. You back nose blended it. Like, take us back on that day, bro, because that was like the sickest clip I seen of you, and I want to know how like what was going through your mind when you tried that, bro.
Oh man, where do I start? So if I could take you through that day, I think I was working as a delivery driver for Cornice Electric, and I was driving this big truck delivering electrical parts around the city. And one of my deliveries, I passed by brass rail, and I remember this, dude, like, because that trick's, it holds a special place in my heart.
That's why I had to ask it.
So yeah, so I drove past it that day in the delivery truck, and the there's always 100 things running through my mind whenever I see spots, but like that's a famous spot, and I knew that I've been back nose blunting the park rail, you know, here and there, and I wanted to take it down something. And I was also filming for my Tuesdays part with Lovely Skateboards, and you can find that on YouTube on Lovely Skateboards
Lovely
YouTube page.
Skateboards, tap in.
Yep. Tuesdays, that's what it's called.
The video Tuesdays, tap in.
But I seen the rail, and that trick just popped up in my head, and I was thinking about it for the rest of the workday. And whenever I got off, I hit up my boy Ananda Messina, and he's one of the dudes that he was the dude that was filming for us, and he was a co-owner of Lovely Skateboards. And so I hit him up and I let him know that I was thinking about that. And that night, the vibes were right, and I went up there, and it took me like not as long as I thought it would, for real, because my adrenaline was just
How
pumping.
many tries you think? Or if you, whatever you could remember.
Probably like 10, like 8 to 10 tries. Because when you like something like that, it's like you've got to commit like right off the rip, because you can't be playing around with
and
your
the security at that spot is like hectic.
Security's heavy. The trick was hard, so it's like you gotta commit. It's like you only get so many tries before you're worn out or you get kicked out, you know.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of shit that's running through my mind whenever I'm doing a big trick like that. I kind of black out.
Just go for it, like
Yeah.
send it right here. I'm about to just do it.
Yeah.
Nah, what
It's
was
like-
the feeling of like landing that trick?
Oh, rolling away from it was crazy, bro.
Surreal, right?
Yeah, whenever I landed it and I roll off the curb, and it's like you have this moment of like you don't really know, like because it happens so fast, you know.
Yeah, skateboarding.
It's kind of hard to.
It takes like
to think about
10,
it.
5 seconds just to land the hardest trick that you think in your head, and then it's over, and you're like, damn, that was quick.
Yeah, you try over and over again, and you get back up there, and it's like, all right, I need to just do this one little tweak on my movement or whatever, and then you get it right, and it happens, and it was still the best feeling ever. But there's a funny backstory on it too. The next day, so I landed it, we got it on film, and we didn't get a photo of it. It was getting dark, and the homie didn't have the lights that night or whatever. So we come back the next morning to get the photo, and I do it first try, right off the rip, bro. And
First try is crazy.
yeah,
First try is
and
crazy.
yeah, I couldn't even believe it, honestly, dude. Like, cause like whenever I landed it, I went home and just got some good sleep and woke right up, and then the first thing I did the next day was do it again. So it was like I landed it that night, went to bed, woke up, and then did it again for the photo. So
That's nuts.
and it got I don't think that one got the cover of Pack of Strays.
So
but
like, with skating out here, bro, like, what would you say is like something that Casey's lacking with skateboarding to like put y'all on the map for real?
yeah, like local, not even local sponsors, dude. It's like companies that we need big time companies to do a little more research on what's going on with the community.
Would you say y'all need more contests and like other big time companies coming out
More
here to scout and like
more
look around,
contests.
you know? I could understand.
More contests for sure. More people looking into the Midwest, like, because there's some gnarly motherfuckers out here,
There
dude.
is.
And
I
we
agree.
get a lot of us get looked over a lot, dude. And I'm not saying I'm like hot shit or anything, but I
You
feel like
that
the
dude,
Midwest
bro. You that dude, though,
the
bro.
Midwest as a whole gets kind of fucking shat on at some points, dude. It's like everyone, oh, you're from Cowtown, you're in a flyover state, this and that, yada yada yada. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. If you really looked into it, you'd find some pretty cool shit out here. But that's what makes living out here cool and skating out here cool, because like we got our own little community out here, and we don't need none of that bullshit, you know.
All right, so let's talk about like you and Marty. I know you and him got a good connection. That dude's beast. Like
Martin Vidal.
he puts
was
in
my
a lot
boy.
of work too, just as much as you. How did you meet him?
Me and Marty met on a Lovely Skateboards team trip to Tucson, Arizona. That's where Marty's from.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we went on a team trip, and I knew about Marty through Instagram and stuff, and I knew that Anando was like sending him product and whatnot, and I was really excited to meet him. But we had just connected on Instagram and stuff, but once the team got out there, he showed us around Tucson, and I don't know, me and Marty just hit it off, dude. It's like I knew him in a past life or something, bro.
We're gonna get him on an interview soon. We're gonna get the both of y'all.
Yeah, we got to get Marty on here, bro.
Interview. Before I get out there, we gonna get the both of y'all.
Yeah, we got to get Marty out here.
It'll be sick.
But yeah, me and him, dude, we just hit it off, bro. We're his best friends right off the rip, dude. He showed us around Tucson. He took us to Ironwood. Ironwood's a high school out there that's got a bunch of cool rails. And
so I got a question, bro. Tell them what they don't know about soy sauce. Tell them something they don't know about you. Something you do outside of skateboarding, something you good at, whatever it could be.
Man, there's a lot y'all don't know about me.
Tell them whatever you could tell them.
Shit, I got a 10-month-old daughter. Her name's Sable. That's one thing y'all might not know about me. I don't know, man. Shit, dude. I like to work hard. I'm a landscaper, bro. I be out in the sun about 8 to 10 hours a day, busting my fucking ass.
You know, just a skate out here. My boy really getting money.
Yeah, and then I get home and take a shower maybe and just go skate. Yeah. Or I'll be just eating dinner with the family, doing my best to keep my head above water, man.
What you feel about, like, because how do you feel about the gun laws out here? Because I had to ask that randomly because it's like, since I've been out here, I've seen a lot of people with guns and shit.
I don't like guns, bro. I get scared around guns whenever people start playing with them, dude. I mean, I guess they're cool if somebody, is trying to rob your shit and walk into your house or something, but yeah, everybody floating guns around, man. I don't really like it, but I guess the laws are necessary, man. If you need one, if you feel like you need one, you need one. I guess that's the cool thing about being out here. I don't even know my research on it, but I think you can just carry one.
So what about the size board you skate now? Like, let's talk about that. Like, what size board you skate? What makes you feel
825, 8 1/4. And I got independent trucks with the hollow axle and Spitfire wheels. I got the lock-ins. Yeah. They started out as 54s, but they're probably about 52s now. And I got some random ass hardware.
It's the random hardware.
Random, dude. I'm rocking the Allen key with 1 Phillips. Plain black grip.
It's still working, you still getting
plain black grip. And got the lovely board. Yeah, that's me. Right there.
Shoot, so like, with you skateboarding, bro, and you being that good, because you're really good, bro. You put in work. Like, is there anybody else you could shout out that you feel like puts in work as much as you do? Off the top of the head, whoever you could think of. Who else should, like, the East Coast, because most of my people's from the East Coast, whoever's watching this, whoever, like, from other cities, who do you think heads should pay attention to from Kansas City skateboarding?
From Kansas City?
Yeah.
All right. Well, not to backtrack, but let's go with Marty be putting in the dude. Marty be putting in the work, bro. He's a beast. And then my boy Charles DeRay, Rowan LeFew, Sean McKay be putting in the work, dude.
Yeah, I've met Sean McKay.
Shout out to Joe DeGrave and Roman Scott. Those boys be putting in the work. Fuck, man, there's so many, dude.
Name like 5 more if you can.
All right.
They gotta hit 5 more.
All right. All right. Addy Tolks, Brian Metcalf, Bryant DeFoler. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Don't hold me on it. But Bryant. What's that? 3?
Got like 3, like 2 more, I think. Like 2 or 3 more.
I don't know, bro. I'd be in my own world. I'd be in my own world.
All
right.
Fuck it.
Sean, Bryant.
Nobody feel bad, because at the end of the day, y'all all putting in our work.
All right. Yeah, hold on. Yo, so it's Brian Metcalf and then Bryant DeFoler. So I just wanted to get that straight. That was a little. So, man, bro, I don't know, dude.
Don't stress it, bro. Like, I was just trying to get some more names that, like, skaters and, like, other cities don't know. Something to put the light on them, like something for somebody to look at.
Yeah, and somebody's probably gonna be mad that I'm not thinking about their name right now too.
But I promise you.
But yeah, bro, I'd be in my own world. I should be chilling,
So
you know.
how's like the weekends out here for you? Like, what's an average day, like an average weekend for you? Like, what's something you like to do out here that another person that's not from here would come?
My
like, they should do?
my weekends are like roller coaster sometimes for sure. I be doing whatever the fuck I feel like for real. But lately I've been feeling like just being a family man, playing dad, you know.
Lucky
But
he's
yeah,
a
bro,
family
like
guy.
yeah, family guy, bro. That's my calling for real, is being a family guy.
I hear that.
But yeah, bro, weekends can look like anything you want them to out here, bro. You can get wasted or you could just be chilling at the house, bro.
That's a fact. I
One
agree
thing,
in that.
yeah.
I agree in that.
Just
100%.
stay away from Westport. That's all I'll say.
Yo, I've been there a couple times. Yo,
Yeah,
it's kind of wild.
You
Like,
don't want to
coming
find
from New
yourself
York,
on the
bro,
weekend.
I never seen no one like. I never seen an area that you go get lit at. Have to have like metal detectors just to go get lit. Like
Really,
in New York,
from New York?
bro? Like, bro,
And
you go to any bar, whatever you trying to do, whatever the case may be. Nobody on that with you. Like, you just go wherever you going. Nobody worried about nothing. Like, niggas is shooting. Don't get me wrong. But it's
See,
like
that's
you don't gotta worry
crazy,
about like
though.
a mass shooting or somebody
I
getting
think
hit
it's
randomly.
because of the gun laws out here.
That's probably what it is. It's like it's on some wild shit. Like, you could just
Bro,
walk around with a gun.
somebody
and,
will
like,
pack
somebody
you
gonna
out for
pop,
fucking
spin
chewing
through.
your gum wrong out here, dude. The wind blows wrong and somebody will fucking pull a
Type
damn
shit,
trigger,
type
dude.
shit.
That's why I don't be hanging out in Westport, bro. Especially that quick trip right over there on Main, man. Fuck that shit.
I live on Main. I be seeing some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it be looking a little crazy, but
Yeah, 2, 3 in the morning, it's like a damn twerk fest. The twerk party over there, bro.
nah. So what's next for you, bro? Like, any skate videos they gotta look up to? Like, see soon. What's up?
Well, you can check out my Tuesdays part from Lovely Skateboards. Pack of Strays magazine has some episodes that I got some tricks in. I got my own YouTube page. I don't even want to shout it out because I only got 3.
Shout it out. You
I only
might as
got
well.
I only got 3
You
subscribers.
mad
bro.
as well, bro.
Well,
Ain't no I might not. Like, you might as well just do it.
Where's my shit at?
It's only right.
Oh no, my name's Sawyer Stevens, bro. If you YouTube me, just type in "Not So Lovely" on YouTube, and yeah, my newest part, it should pop up. But
Alright, bro.
yeah.
Yeah. We gonna get Sawyer back up. Not Sawyer. I said Sawyer.
Marty,
We gonna get my boy Marty up here.
yeah, we gotta get Marty.
We gotta get Marty up here, cause we gonna have it like Kane and Undertaker, two of the best that I be seeing in Penn. We gonna come back with this man, cause he really puts in work, and I want to hear both of them talk at the same time. Like,
That's
I
my
want to hear
boy.
this shit. But before we end this, bro, like, you got any shout outs? Anybody? Anything else you gotta say?
Shout out to the homeless dude who left this over there by that empty Bang can. I'm about to knock somebody out with it later. We'll see. But that's it.
Nah, hell yeah. Nobody else? You don't got none?
Nah,
Marty,
bro,
we gonna
that's
get
it.
you on here though, bro.
Nah,
But yeah,
Nah, shout out Kansas City, bro.
you know that.
That's it. Hell
But
yeah.
nah, I'm glad to have you, bro. For real.
Hell
Much
yeah.
love. I hope to see you in like something big in the future, because you're an excellent skater, good person, good personality.
Yeah. I don't
Good
know. We'll
talking
see.
with you.
We'll see.
For sure.
Yeah, for
Touch
sure,
of the
dude.
City. We out of here, man.